There are a lot of rare Pokemon in Pokemon Go. There are rare Pokemon in eggs, there are rare Pokemon in the wild, and many other ways. And today we're gonna be getting the rarest Pokemon in the game. But first, check this out. Shiny Swirlix, my second one ever. I just got my first one at this park a few days ago, and here we are getting another one as soon as I pull up. This is a live clip. How did this happen? I don't know. Actually, funny enough, word on the street, some Pokemon are secretly shiny boosted for this event. Those Pokemon being the shiny Swirlix right here, as I got two of them, so that makes sense. I believe it. Okay, 1 star. I don't know why people think that or why they believe it, but I'm down and it's working. Shiny Swirlix right there, my second one ever. That is amazing. We'll evolve this soon. You'd love to see that. And the other Pokemon that is shiny boosted is shiny Spritzee, which I only have one shiny of ever, so we gotta get another one too. But here are my two shiny Swirlix, both which I have caught in the last 3 days. That is awesome. Anyways, that's not what today's video is about. That was just really cool. This first Pokemon's a good one. This debuted a few months ago in Pokemon Go, and I got my first one in the wild here at this park. It's one of the hardest new Pokemon to find, Frigibax. Now here's the one I caught here at this park, but today we're going to be evolving one that I hatched from a 10-kilometer egg. It is this, and it is a 93% IV one. Very, very good IVs. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get one better than this. These guys are hard to get. I've only got 3 of them ever. I hatched another one back in October, so only 3 of them by chance, by luck, in the last like 4 or 5 months. But to start things off, we're gonna evolve this into its rare evolutions that I always forget the names of. And also, I gotta throw some rare candies in this because I don't have enough candies. Let's evolve Frigibax for the first time ever. A Pokemon like this won't be featured in an event for a long, long time. There is, what is this called? This is Arctibax. What a dope Pokemon. Very nice Pokédex entry, Arctibax in Pokemon Go. Let me know in the comments if you guys have this. There it is, 1183, again, a 93%. And now we need to dump some rare candies into it. So let's get this all the way up to 100. There we go, 19 candies on the dots. First ever Arctibax in Pokemon Go. I won't see another one of these for a long, long time, but let's do the evolution and evolve it right now. This is awesome. This is one of my favorite Pokemon from the newer gens. I'm a big fan. It's super sick. I don't think it's gonna have a community day for like another 2, 3, 4 years, so no rush. If ever, honestly, there is the epic Baxcalibur. That's what it's called. Baxcalibur in Pokemon Go. Pokédex entry. What is that? What a crazy looking Pokemon. There is Baxcalibur, 2012 CP, Dragon and Ice type Pokemon. I'm not sure how useful this thing is, but gosh darn it, it is awesome. And like I said, it's very hard to get. I believe at the moment it's only available in 10-kilometer eggs and in the wild. You'll probably never find it in the wild. I don't know how I got mine. It was just absolute luck. But I have hatched 2 of them, so that might be the best way to get it. But there it is in the game. What does this max out at? I'm actually very curious. Oh, I can't even tell. I gotta throw another rare candy into this. Okay, now it maxed 3982. Are you serious? Now that's large, bro. That's 4,000 CP. That's some of my top best Pokemon. Okay, Baxcalibur is no joke, and it probably maxes out right at 4K because this is a 93% IV one. It's almost the best it could ever really be, but that is incredible. We're gonna keep this forever because this costed us a lot of candies. I thought this was an epic Pokemon to start off with, but this next one is also very rare. Now this next Pokemon is egg exclusive. I got my first one back in 2022. It was super hard to get, and it still is to this day. We're talking about Salandit, but the female version. This is, I believe, tied, if not the rarest Pokemon to hatch in Pokemon Go, and it has been for the last couple years. It's only available in 12-kilometer eggs, and hatching a Salandit is one thing, but hatching a female is another. There is such a low chance of you getting a female from these eggs, and that is the only version of Salandit that matters because it's the only version that can evolve. These guys are not easy to get whatsoever. I think the chances of getting them are, I don't know, they're very, very low. Luckily for me, I have some female Salandit. Let's evolve one. Right now, we're gonna be evolving a Salandit into the female version of Salandit. This is a 93% IV one. I'll show you guys in a second here. Bada bing, bada boom. There it is, Salazzle in Pokemon Go. How sick is that? You love to see it. 1399 CP, again, so hard to get, so cool. Honestly, this looks like a Galarian Moltres. Like if Galarian Moltres had like a cousin that wasn't as cool, that'd be this Pokemon. Big fan, very underrated, but yes, female version of Salandit is not easy to get. I now have 5 female Salandit all time. Again, not easy to get. I've hatched 5 of them in like 2-3 years, which is crazy. And I hatch a lot of eggs. So I'm very, very proud of these. These are super rare Let me know if you guys got one. Now, this next rare Pokemon is pretty relevant in the news as of right now. We just got it for the first time last week. It wasn't easy, but we made it happen. Rockruff, but more specifically, the Dusk form of Rockruff. Now, I can't do this evolution right now, but we did it very, very recently, just a few adventures ago. So if you guys want to go see that, go check it out. But Rockruff is not easy to get, especially now that that event is over, because as of right now, it's only going to be available in eggs. And more specifically, I think it's only going to be available in Adventure Sync 10-kilometer eggs, which you can only obtain by walking 50 kilometers in 1 week. That's absurd. So if you didn't get it during the event, then good luck. Luckily, I was able to get a very, very good amount of them, as you can see right here, right now. And I did evolve one of them at least, so we have this one to show off, a 1532 Lycanroc. Very, very sick Pokemon. I like rare Pokemon, man. I think it's a fun thing to go after. It's a nice challenge for us trainers out here, but I got plenty of them. I grinded pretty hard during that event. No shinies, unfortunately, but very, very cool, pretty rare. Now our next Pokemon has been in the game for a while. It's a lot more readily available now, but it's still technically very hard to get. I'm talking about Jangmo-o. Now we love Jangmo-o. I have a 96% IV one that we're gonna be evolving right here, right now. It's from, wow, in the wild. Actually out of my research breakthrough, which is even cooler, but this is a 96% one. And we're gonna go ahead and evolve this bad boy right here, right now. This has been in the game for a few years. It's in eggs, which are not easy to get. It's currently in the research breakthrough, as you guys just saw. That's where I got this one from. There is Jangmo-o, very, very nice, very, very cool Pokemon. And it's also in eggs, but regardless, it's not an easy Pokemon to get. This is definitely sitting at a high rarity in the Pokemon Go world. Let's go and evolve this into, what's it called? Jangmo-o. Yes, I always forget that guy's name. Jangmo-o is gonna be the final evolution for Jangmo-o. I actually have a good amount of candies for it somehow. I've caught a lot of them. I hatched a lot of them in my career. There is Jangmo-o in Pokemon Go. One of the greatest designs, no question about it, no debates. There it is. And this guy also maxes out at around 4K, 3,700-ish. That is very, very sick. Love me some Jangmo-o. This should have a community day within the next year or two as well. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see about that. It has got one of the most epic shinies in all of Pokemon. If you know, you know. But like I said, I have a good amount of them. A lot of these I'm keeping for just to trade away, but I do have a 98% IV one that I'm very, very proud of. I believe I got this out of an egg, yes. Actually, wait, I lied. That was a trade from Mystic 7, so shout out to Mystic 7 for that. And then I have a lucky, pretty good one too. Oh yeah, this was a lucky trade with Fleece King. I remember that. That was a great time. But yeah, Jangmo-o is still one of the rarest Pokemon to get in this game, and getting candies is also very hard. But ladies and gents, I've saved the best and the rarest for last. This Pokemon has been a hot topic ever since it came into the game. It has always been incredibly difficult to get for no reason, although I love rare Pokemon, so I'm not mad. I believe it debuted in 2023. I have hatched just a handful of them all time. It's Larvesta. You knew it. 825 CP is the only one I own. It's a 2-star. It sucks, but we gotta do it. I don't think I'm ever gonna get one ever again. I have only had 3 of them all time. Now, I don't know where the other 2 went. I must have accidentally transferred them. I remember getting one during GoFest last year, and I kind of just got lost in the sauce and I didn't pay attention. But as you can see, I only have one in my entire account. And don't forget, it costs 400 candies to evolve, but oh, there's a fly on my camera. Excuse me. It costs 400 candies to evolve, and that's a lot of candy. I'm gonna have to dump about 318 rare candies right now, and that's not gonna be fun, but I'm doing it for the video. Gotta make it happen. Larvesta evolution is crazy. Let me know in the comments if you guys have one. This Pokemon is exclusive to 10-kilometer eggs, I believe, only. You know what, I could be lying. It might have been in a couple other eggs, but it's an egg exclusive Pokemon for sure. And it's always going to be in the hardest tier of rarity. Here's 318 rare candies. That's disgusting for a Pokemon I'm gonna end up trading away, probably. Here is Larvesta. Let's appreciate it because it's the only one I'm probably ever gonna have. And now we evolve it into Volcarona in Pokemon Go. Now this is a potential community day Pokemon at some point in our lives. I don't know when and if, but I'd be down because obviously I need some candies for it, because after this, I'm gonna have 0. There is Volcarona in Pokemon Go. Kind of matching my outfit right now, which is pretty cool, but Pokédex entry, Volcarona. You love to see it. Bada bing, bada boom. 2028. I want to know what this maxes out at, so let me dump one more rare candy in there. What do you max out at? Oh my gosh. This maxes out at like 4,100 or something like that. That's crazy. I wasn't familiar with your game, Volcarona. It's a bug and fire type Pokemon, and I think it is pretty solid. I don't know if it's like top tier, but I'm pretty sure this guy's got some use, or at least I would hope so, or maybe one day it definitely will, but this is my one and only Volcarona. I don't know what I'll ever do with it. It's not great. It's a 2-star. It cost me 300-ish rare candies. That wasn't fun, but I've always wanted this Pokemon. It's been like 2 years since it's been out, and I still only have one. So I figured, what the heck am I waiting for? Let's just make it happen, and I got it. And that hurt a lot. This was a great adventure. Got some new exciting Pokemon in the collection today, and also just noticing that we just finished the Unova Pokédex with that evolution. I was not even thinking about that, but wait, is that finishing? 156? Is that every single Pokemon in Unova? Oh my gosh, it is. Oh my gosh, it is. That's crazy. We just finished the Generation 5 Pokédex in this video by doing that Larvesta evolution. That is amazing. Wow, that was not planned. I wasn't even thinking about that, but I appreciate that. That's a great moment. That's a cool moment. This was a fun one, dude. I guess I could do this video again at some point when there's more rare Pokemon down the road. Lots of rare stuff out there. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any of the rare stuff we got in today's adventure. That was awesome.